Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Amber with Helping the Good People. So I decided that I am not going to wait until Monday before leaving for my road trip. I am going to be leaving this afternoon. I've been having some issues with my son and getting his permit. And yesterday I posted a video all excited saying how my daughter got her permit and all this stuff, right? So I'm talking to my son while I was at the library with him, getting my daughter's permit, and he flipped out on me. He got upset that I didn't get his permit first, and even though we've been having some problems getting his birth certificate. This has been going on for over a year, and for well over a year, I have encouraged and uplifted my son to not only drive, but to get work and to start looking at options for college. Just to kind of give him an idea of the real life, real world things. And my oldest, she's 26 years old, Marissa. And what I remember is when she hit 16, man, she's like, I want a car, I want a driver's license, I want to work. And I said, let's do it. So, I went ahead, I jumped in, I got my daughter her driver's license, she got her car, she got her first job, and I helped her even with the applications. So anyhow, what I'm getting at is that my son and my daughter are 16 and 17. I've been encouraging, I'm always for them going and living their lives, having their freedom. Freedom to get around, freedom to go to school, go see friends, go travel, whatever, right? And I got seriously attacked yesterday by my son and the guardian where he's staying. I call her a guardian because he chooses to stay with my friend. Her name is Billy and Greg. They have been so supportive of the children since they were born. I've always been grateful. But then all of a sudden I'm ungrateful and I'm a monster, and how dare I get Sally's permit. And it's just, now I've got the father upset, and now they're threatening with restraining orders and the whole 9 yards. I sit here still in awe. What is going on? What is going on with my son? Please, if any of you guys out there have gone through something like this and you've already been through it and you were successful in positive communication, because I'm all about, positive, open communication, finding solutions. I don't like the back and forth. I don't like the drama. I don't like the fighting, especially when it's my children. I am mom, and then we have dad. We're trying to help our children. I guess it's basically summarized that my friend Billy is threatening restraining orders. I told them that if she did, that I would contest it and have my son removed from her house, considering dad and mom both agreed to allowing him to stay there. Who tells their children or their stepchildren that they're stupid, emotionally immature, and they're not ready to work or drive? And putting the fear of God into them that if they do drive, they could have an accident going to school. I thought that was all part of life. Wasn't that part of life for all of us? First time I drove, you know what? I drove all the way to St. Louis, Missouri from Tucson, Arizona. I was 16 years old. While I was in St. Louis, after 2 weeks, I was in a serious car accident, 1996. While I was in the hospital, I got tired of staying there while my boyfriend, who had his whole chest cut open, flipped over, and then stapled shut. He's in the hospital. I go back to my hotel room. Well, I was driving, I was tired, I sped past a cop. They pulled me over. I didn't have my driver's license. No, I didn't. But they did put me in jail for 5 days. That was my first experience. On the way home, we stopped at United Way. We got, hot foods and gas vouchers to get home. We had no money. Here I am, 16 years old, in St. Louis, Missouri. And we made it home, I went and got my license after that. I realized, okay, I'm old enough now, I should be legal, and I did it. My oldest daughter, like I said, she wanted to work and drive. I did it. My youngest daughter. She's like, Mom, Billy won't let me work. She won't let me drive. She says I can't see this boy who's sweetheart. And I don't understand it. And I said, well, look at this as a blessing in disguise. And just, do what you can while you're at your dad's, And it's really weird because for those of you guys that know me, know about my history with the dad and court battles and custody and I guess in a way I'm venting and I'm seeking assistance with you guys because I've tried everything under the sun to be calm and sweet, innocent, and it's like, what's going on? I still don't get it. How do people get so upset? My son is like trying to disown me now, and I'm like, what? I can't control it. All I can do is keep loving on him, keep encouraging him, right? Keep telling him he's a smart boy and that he can do anything. I mean, he used to love the planets and the stars, and I told him, well, reach for NASA. My daughter, she's building castles and cruise ships at 4 years old with all the blocks, and I call her my little architect. My daughter, she's like, my oldest, she's like, I want to be a cosmetologist. I said, well, then go to Hollywood. This is me as a parent. Mom, trying to help. I have been walking on eggshells with my children for so long now because I'm afraid that if I say something or do something wrong, I could lose them forever. And I shouldn't have to feel that way. How many moms out there can relate? Please, 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 I'm begging you. I'm not even begging you, I'm just asking. Please leave a comment below and let me know how you dealt with it. I know there's a lot. Reread it, rewatch it, whatever. Rewatch this video if you have to. I need some assistance from you guys, okay? I'm going on the road today. I'm leaving town today, not Monday. I was staying to help my son, but obviously his father will have to do it. I'm going to pick up my daughter right now at high school. She's working in a link crew thing with freshmen. And for some reason, she's the only one that's been wanting to hang out and do stuff. My son, like walking on eggshells. It's sad. It is. Because my boy, he's a lover. And he's been told that he's a fat ass piece of shit. And just like all the other boys. And he's not. He is strong. He is competent. He can work and drive. He just needs to believe it. So, again, thank you all for listening to my little rant today. It's been a very long time since I've talked about anything personal on here. And if you go back into my videos from 2017 on, I talked about domestic violence, signs and symptoms, sexual abuse, suicide prevention, you name it. Because it is a passion of mine. Because of my story, because of what I'm going through with my family, and also my own history in domestic violence and sexual abuse. So, as a survivor, raising my kids as survivors or victims, whatever you want to call it, I'm still flourishing. I'm dancing, I'm singing, I'm doing art, and I'm going out, I'm creating events, I'm helping people. What else can I do? I want to scream, so I'm gonna sing. I have my conga back there. I have my drums and my voice. So, stay tuned for my next adventure. See where I wind up next. Like, subscribe, and share if you dare.